edition of the political discourse, where we discuss and, of course, analyze issues of importance as it borders on existence and, of course, the social, political, and economic sphere within the Nigerian set. It's become more pronounced and important, of course, of most recent, the position of the United Nations uh, statistics about the rate of food insecurity in Nigeria have raised, of course, concerns, and the Senate at the plenary have raised another alarm that the food reserve within the Nigerian state is empty. They have they have warned, of course, Nigerians populace against any possible nationwide protest regarding the food scarcity. That there is no hope for them. So it's needless, of course, embarking on any protest. There is danger. There is fire on the mountain. This is a national disaster. It's a national calamity. Of course, that calls for the state of emergency. We have our SM fans who will want to, of course, analyze this position. It is quite very disturbing indeed that the Senate at the Senate plenary have raised concern that the food reserve of the nation is empty. What does that tell you about what is about to happen?
First things first, that tells you of an of a disaster that is looming. Ordinarily, there's poverty. Ordinarily, there's inflation. Then, if like you said, the food reserve is empty, auditor in my language, it is finished. It's finished. But then you have to look at it again. What is the cause of this problem? The cause of the problem, one major cause, is the Fulani Headsmen. Take it or you leave it. It is they are the problem. Their activities in the southwest, not in the south in general, but they were in even the weekend too. What they went to, so they are in Edo State, they are everywhere, even in North Central, even in Nigeria, even Nigeria altogether. The activity of Fulani Headsmen is making people not to go to the farm anymore. Go to the farm, you are harassed, sometimes you are being killed, and the government seem not have a solution to the problem. And sometimes you feel that it's the government backing these people, but they come out with boldness, with that mindset that nothing will happen to them. You understand? So the question is, what are the senators? What are they doing themselves? We have elected them to represent us, to be our spokespeople. What have they done? Which law have they passed? Which relevant law have they passed in favor of the citizens of Nigeria? That should always be the question. You understand? So they just coming down to say, we know these things. How much citizens know? They know how much they are now buying one plate of garri. They know how much they are buying one tuber of yam. They know how much they are buying one cup of rice. We know these things, but then what we need is we don't need complaints any longer. What we want to see now is solution.
How do we get over that?
The country seems to be in other words, in misery, like a sheep. I mean a sheep, not the sheep of animal, the sheep on the ocean that has no sailor, no captain, like an aeroplane that has no pilot. Where is our president in all this? Okay, you are looking for loans. The one that you have collected, what have you done with it? How have that loans impacted on the life of average citizens? If you remove fuel subsidy, you are going to save money. Okay, you have removed it for how many years? For how many months now? What is month? Yes, it's more than 1 year now. The day he became president, said the fuel subsidy is gone, and he has been the president for more than 1 year. So what has been the impact of that fuel subsidy removal in the life of an average Nigerian youth?
There was no fuel subsidy. According to Falana, a legal luminary, he said 5.4 trillion was spent just in 12 months.
I know. I said they
For
said.
subsidy. The same subsidy they said they have
I
removed.
said no. I said they said but first subsidy is gone. According to the federal government, they are not paying first subsidy. Is that not the reason why the how do I put it? Is that not the reason why we are buying fuel at a very high price? Is that not the reason why the food increase? Because like I always say, our economy.
And there's still scarcity of the same fuel.
I'm coming. Our economy is based on two things: the price of fuel and the dollar. So the twin evil happen. What is the twin evil? Number one, remove the first subsidy, and number two, floating of the dollar. That's why everything like this today. It's not the devil. Don't let if anybody ask you to pray, that person is a fool. And if anybody ask you to pray, Mr. Chico say that person is a fool.
To pray to solve Nigeria problem,
That person is
why is a pure economic sabotage,
bless you.
economic misgovernance?
If anybody ask you to pray, I say you're a fool, no matter who that person is. No, if that person is a pastor, if that person is an imam, even if it's a babalawo or anybody, traditional ruler, pray for Nigeria, you're a fool. That's the question. Pray for what? You have removed fuel subsidy, you have floated the naira. Everything, not Pafuka. Now, according to IMF, you are still paying that same subsidy that you have removed. But the price of fuel has gone up. Now, the Nigerian government that have not come to deny that they are still paying subsidy. Am I right? Number one. Number two, you have removed fuel subsidy. Fernando said you are still paying. That means maybe they are still paying.
Not maybe he was before. Of course, he could come up to make such assertion. He has so much evidence to that regard.
No. We are on the. As I said. That means. I put maybe because Nigeria they find a way to divert our attention. That means I say again maybe they are still paying, or they have not come out to deny and say no, friend, brother, talking nonsense. But look at the amount of fuel and look at the sufferings. Sir, you cannot imagine the sufferings in Nigeria. You can't just imagine it. Don't try and imagine it. That you cannot even buy beans of 300 again.
It's not there.
Beans 300.
Who will sell it to
Who
you?
will sell it? Macaroni is from 200. That means 1,000 I cannot feed you in the morning.
What is 1,000?
I'm just saying no. I'm just saying let us manage 1,000 now. 1,000 I cannot feed you. A grown-up man like you, like me. So you now imagine how our parents feed their children. Now, parents are now withdrawing their children from school. We don't. Yes, sir, they do.
Yeah, we don't their children from school.
Yes,
How will you cope up?
I said they said it.
How will you cope?
And listen to radio. Yeah, we don't their children from school to stay at home, so that they can feed them at least that they have. Now, see, the way you are in Lagos now. This is around. I don't know time. We're around 9 o'clock, right? Now in the morning like this, you now see children hawking. 14, 13, 12 years hawking. Ordinarily, the children should be in school. And they are okay. Like I always say it, if you want to know the future of any nation, look at what the youth are doing. Look at the children of that same nation. Look at our children now in Lagos, the commercial capital of Nigeria. Ordinarily, Lagos should be the lowest it, but all of that. So I said, if Lagos is like this, then imagine how the trenches will be. Children, as in my language, they are now hawking. I wish you can show the video. They are now hawking. They are hawking something. Yeah, you are in Ogba now this morning. On the street of Lagos early in the morning.
Early in the morning, the school hours. I feel like shedding tears. Who has brought us to this point?
It's not about who have brought us to this point. It's about, see, there are mistakes that you make in life that you may not recover from it. Everybody that voted for Buhari, they should go and ask God for forgiveness. That is the beginning of the disaster. That evil conspiracy against Goodluck Jonathan, an evil conspiracy. That as it's a clear conspiracy. Not them will deceive you. They remove Jonathan. It's a clear conspiracy. Other people and some of the Yoruba people here. They went to Jonathan. They protested. They went to this thing. Now look at it. The clear conspiracy against Jonathan. In my language, they said about Jerry. When a man has eaten to the full, he now starts looking for what's going to burst his stomach. Under Jonathan, you have eaten 200 naira. You will feed 200. 200 naira, you will be full as a man.
You will food 200 naira food. You will eat and belly full.
10 years later, 1,000 naira. You can never be full.
2,000 naira can't even serve a meal for breakfast individual.
So The question is, what is the way forward?
When you say a beans is not so beans, a spoon of beans, so they are no longer selling it 300 naira. A spoon, just a scoop of beans, not just this, you know. So how many spoon would they put for you that will satisfy you? Which means even 4 spoon is should be 1,200. They are selling 500 from 500. So it's quite unfortunate. And the senators are warning that anybody who protests, of course, will face law, the wrath of the law. Which of the laws?
So the question is again, are we in a democratic system of government or military? Ask yourself. That's the question. Simple question. Are we in a democratic system of government or military? Because if we are in democracy, are you supposed to arrest protesters? I mean, peaceful protesters. Our president, incumbent president, he saw the protest against Goodluck Jonathan. He saw the insults. Jonathan was the most insulted president in the history of Nigeria. Oh, he is, he's still alive. He is. They insulted him. They carried his coffin. But okay. So people cannot protest. That means they're going to starve and die. No, it's finished. Starve and die. So no matter how hungry you are, no matter the level of starvation, no matter level of hunger, no matter level of oppression, no matter level of inflation, no matter any level,
Don't complain.
Don't complain. Die of hunger. The senators are telling you. About said. So what are we talking about? So when you say
How does that affect your psyche, your feelings with this development?
see, let me tell you, nothing can affect my feelings. I want everybody in that place that if this government comes to power, Nigeria will face hell, and they are facing it, and I'm not surprised. I want them. Oh, you are supporting Obita Obi. Obi have brain, and he's different. He's a businessman. He has made money outside government. Don't support a politician to be your president. They say no. This is what you are facing. So me, I'm not surprised. It cannot affect me. It cannot affect me, and it's not affecting me. No, like he said, no. I understand what it means. What I mean that for me, I'm prepared for it psychologically. You understand? When you're prepared for the worst, that the person that is coming will not do anything. Will not do anything. So I prepare myself for the worst. This one is zero. Because you see, any figure times zero is equal to zero.
Exactly.
1 million times zero is equal to zero. 1 billion times zero is equal to zero. Any figure times zero is equal to zero. So me, I know that zero is coming. No good news will happen. People will suffer. I said this openly. Now they know. They know openly. So I'm not surprised. What's happening is what I expected. And maybe the bad is that Nigeria should expect worse. Because and the government that seems to be like a military government, that seems to be like a military government. Any protest, police will come out. The security force, they can track you anywhere, but they cannot track the bandits, they cannot track the terrorists. But they can track you, me and you, average citizens.
And the same police is also hungry, complaining of increment in salary. Now, for the senators, who are the lawmakers, to come out and raise this alarm, then it means there is a state of emergency. How can individuals survive? Not everybody voted for this government. Of course, majority never voted for them.
Yes,
So majority believe that their mandate was stolen from them. And, are being helpless. They also are part of the victims of this cruelty happening. How can a whole country of 200 million population, the government is telling us that the food reserve for emergency is empty? Does that sound logical? Does that sound very sensible? Which means this government have not been doing anything to prepare for the worst. They are not even, just the food is empty, even there is no any crisis. crisis have not break out, then what if eventually there is any eventual crisis?
Um, I've been saying it to um, we are just starting this government. Pepper is still coming. What you are seeing now is tomato in your eyes. Pepper is still coming. Nigerians should expect the world because they are borrowing money that your future generations will pay. They are borrowing money that in the next 10 years they will start paying. You know what it means? That after 10 years they start paying. That means our children will start paying the money. That that they don't have any business in, that they know nothing about. For percent they have borrowed money now. They are just borrowing money. What have you done with the money that you have been borrowing since all these years? I told these people, I said, you're not a Yoruba person. You're a bastard. You're not a good Yoruba person. How can I support Obi? Obi? Poverty does not respect tribal religion. I said it. Thank God. You see now,
Just imagine, fuel crisis lingers as NNPC seek fresh $2 billion crude backed loan. They are still seeking for $2 billion.
my brother, a time is coming. Nigeria will start borrowing money from Ghana. If you are not careful. A time is coming. We'll start borrowing money from Ghana, from Benin Republic, from Senegal. Nigeria can borrow money anywhere.
Even from Niger.
From Niger, yes, now. They borrow money from you, if possible. Just to borrow money. You have been borrowing. Okay, what have you done with this money? How was that money passed to the poor people in Nigeria? You see, let us ask ourselves questions in this country. Owó tẹ̀ ń yá yìí, báwo ló ṣe nípa lára àwọn mẹ̀kúnnù? The poor people, how are they enjoying this money that you are borrowing? It's a question. I like to speak in Yoruba because my people here, they are Yoruba people, so I must speak so that they will understand. Understand? Because they have been playing tribal politics. When I told them that, Obi, they say, no, Obi na Igbo, Obi na Igbo, Obi na Igbo. Okay, this one they say, look at everything. No matter who you are, poverty does not respect you. No matter your tribe. I kept shouting, you're a bastard, you're a bastard, you're a bastard. Okay, now, am I a bastard anymore? No. Because now the truth has come out.
And starting at everybody now. Now, it appears Tinubu has done to the tune of multi-annual demand that a ministry for livestock should be set up by Tinubu's administration, which means more priority is being given to the livestock than the humans who are. There is no food. The reserve, national reserve, is empty, but more attention, more ministry is being created, even within the scarce and limited resources.
I keep saying it. I don't have apologies to anybody. The Nigeria seems to be a Fulani nation. I've been saying for how many years that no matter who is the president, Nigeria seems to be in favor of the Fulanis. And I'm happy all of you are seeing this one by one. Oh, na Yoruba man. Can you see? They are creating a ministry for livestock. The Fulani Headsmen, they still went to attack our people in Ekiti State.
Exactly, yes. And Ondo.
They still went to attack. They still went to Ijebu last month and last week to graze on people's farm and eat. So my brother, you have to see. Jesus says, "I have no apologies for." That's why in Bible, I'm a Christian. My favorite verse in the Bible, number one verse that I love most, is John 8:32. John chapter 8:32. He said, "You shall know the truth, and the truth will make you free." And I fear nobody. They know. I want all of them in this place that if the word all of you will regret. I told all of them there. I told them now.
And they're indeed regretting. All of them.
Yes, that day, it was on Wednesday in that place when they came to attack me. All of them say, you're not Yoruba person. I said, no, I'm from Ogun State. But the truth is the truth, and the truth does not respect anybody. No. We will pursue from Lagos. We pursue you. Okay. There were 21 that came to attack me in that place. 21 human beings. Now, over 13 have come to apologize. But I've seen the lights now. The first person to apologize to me. That one this iron work. Is it welder? That you need to buy one bar of their iron. Like 7,000. When the became president after 1 month, almost 30,000. The guy could not work. He came to me, say, I'm sorry, you. I don't know that this man. I said, but I told you. They are apologizing because they have seen that what I said is the truth. It's not about tribe or religion. When you see the truth, you say the truth for posterity's sake. They say, yeah, the police will catch you. Who's police will catch me? Police will buy bag of rice, the same price. Whether you're Yoruba, Hausa, Igbo, Fulani, Ijo, Isekiri, Calabar, Kanuri, Nupe, Idoma, Igala, you are buying the same market, the same price. What are you talking about? Stop voting for people because they are for your time. And you say no, no. Okay, now look at Nigeria now.
Even the Tinubu they voted never care for them. They are still suffering.
My people are the first to shout Ebi power in when Tinubu came.
Exactly, they are the first to shout.
Yes, now. They first shouted Ebi power, and which is true. Poverty does not know tribe or religion. So I say, okay, what's the way? When somebody say, what's the way forward? There is no way forward for Nigeria. He said that Nigeria, either everybody go their separate ways, number one, or you have a regional system of government where everybody manage their resources. That's the only way. Don't let anybody be deceiving you. Oh, pay for Nigeria, 1950, 1960, 70, 80. Only a mad person will do the same thing over and over and expect different results.
These are people that say pray for Nigeria protested during Jonathan time.
Yes, I say you have been praying for Nigeria for how many years, sir? What is the result? Because it's not by prayer. Righteousness exhausts a nation, not prayers. The Bible says it is righteousness. It's when leaders use the money that they are receiving for the right project, for the right thing. That is when you can say country can move forward. Nigeria cannot move forward like this. Understand? So when you say pray for Nigeria, pray for Nigeria, pray for Nigeria. Nigeria does not need prayer.
Even with empty stomach.
Yes, Nigeria does not need prayer anymore. Nigeria needs a government that cares for the people. Nigeria needs a government that is not a tribalistic government. A government that will make. Okay, look at PDP. I'm not a PDP person, God forbid. But PDP under Obasanjo make sure that people from different tribes, from different regions, they were in this government. Okay, can you compare Obasanjo to all these ones? Now, Yar'Adua did the same thing. You know do the same thing. When Buhari enter, Buhari say no, people that vote for me 5%.
Disaster.
That he will not do. He put only Fulani people almost everywhere, and some few Yoruba people. He called the Igbo people a dot in the nation in this country. Now Tinubu enter now, almost same thing. Yoruba people, and but no country can work like that. No, you bring everybody together. You put people that no matter where they are from, as long as they have the brain to work, come here and work. So that the country can go forward. But no, you hate Igbo, you hate Yoruba. It's not about Igbo and Yoruba. It's about the poverty. There is poverty in this country.
According to the statistics, over 90% of Nigerians are living below poverty line. You see, you know what that means? By 90% is more than close to 180 million Nigerians or more. Now, with this level of economic mishap, poverty-stricken region being seen as the center of the world poverty, I mean, the senators are now presiding as the senators of the most impoverished citizens of the world. The president now is the president of the most impoverished and haggard citizens who becomes, who is at the risk of extinction, of hunger, killing Nigerians more than the sword, more than the Boko Haram. People are hungry, begging as early as 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 6 a.m. People are begging. You don't blame them. No work, multinationals are folding up. This government and the senators has a God to tell us, don't go and protest. Because they have even hardship allowance. They have all allowances, jumbo pays, enjoyment allowances. What the hell is this? How long will this continue?
You know, it will continue as far as we keep dividing ourselves. Let me go to Kenya. Kenya, for example, they have 5 major tribes in Kenya, languages. Nigeria, you have 3 major: Hausa, Yorubas, and Igbos. Kenya, they have 5. Kenya have 40 different tribes. Nigeria have about 50. When somebody say it's not about the same tribe, it's about when human beings, when they have a common sense of purpose. In Nigeria, we don't have a common sense of purpose. You understand? So we all about it. We are too divided, and they've seen it. A Nigerian person is arguing about football. They are fighting themselves over who is better between Messi. They are fighting physical fight over who is better between Messi and Ronaldo. They are fighting themselves over which club is each between Arsenal and Chelsea.
And they don't have job, oh, there is hunger.
And I've been telling them, this your energy. Channel 10% of it on your politicians. Nigeria will get better. Stop fighting for Chelsea and Man U. Stop fighting for Messi and Ronaldo. Fight for a just cause. Fight for Nigeria. If you believe in Nigeria, fight a good fight of faith. That you make sure that the country go forward. Don't let see politicians when they are sharing money in Abuja, they don't care about tribe and religion. They come together as one. So you too, as a human being, as citizens, as you are poor, come together as one and with one voice speak. But no, for example, they will divide you again and you fall for it. So me, I don't know when Fela sang the song, suffering and smiling. When I heard the song, I thought it was a joke. I'm seeing it now. Whiskey and Davido, they be fighting over irrelevant things in a nation where. So my brother, it is finished.
It is finished.
The country is what the law.
The country is finished. Otilo, Otisare.
The people that are enjoying the country are the politicians, unless they have the best interest of the masses at heart. That's where we can move forward. But for these politicians that are accumulating wealth, sending their children abroad, if they just want to get better, only two things. Number one, pass a law that if you're a politician, no, you must send your children must go to school in Nigeria. Number one. Number two, if you're a politician, you must treat yourself in Nigeria. My brother, Nigeria school will be the best, our roads will be the best, and our hospitals will be the best, because they will not be able to go outside again. But in a situation whereby I have headache, London, I have ear problem, America, I have neck problem, Dubai, it is finished. Not long. That's it.
Thank you so much.
I give up.
For your wonderful submissions. Honestly, it's quite painful that the masses are left at the mercy of whatever happens to them. And the government that is saddled with the responsibility of protecting life and properties, of course, has failed in this primary responsibility, which is the essence of existence of any government. The people is the essence, or are the essence of the existence of any government. If there is no people, there is no government. But when priorities are not given to the masses and the welfare of the people, then there is absence of governance. And invariably, there is no government in place, because government is about the people. And this is just the case about Nigeria, where the senators are now giving out a threat to the citizens of Nigeria not to protest, because the food reserve, national food reserve, is empty. You don't know what that means. For a population of 200 million, that the food reserve is empty. That is the greatest destruction. That is the greatest calamity. That is the greatest mishap that can happen to any country, even when there is no any external aggression. Nigerians are already starving to death. And you say the people should not stand, should not protest. Well, you might be joking. That may be, of course, the joke of a century. But people must definitely react, because the tension is building up. There is restiveness in the land. There is no jobs, let alone having any social security for the different populations of the Nigerian state. You know what that means? There is catastrophe looming. Very imminent catastrophe is knocking at the door of the Nigerian state. And perhaps the senators are scared what would happen, because they knew when the angry masses flood the streets with this level of hunger, with this level of suppression, deprivation, and annoyance and frustration, that will be the end of this tyranny. That is be the end of these misguided political leaders who continue to take undue advantage of the masses impoverishing the masses. Look at multinationals are leaving the shores of this country. Now, what else is left? Nothing is left for the masses. The little one they are managing has folded up. No jobs, no creation of job, no even road, no any project. But the government is busy sharing trillions of naira on monthly basis. But this is, does not reflect in the life of an average Nigerian who find it very difficult, becoming extremely difficult to survive, to have a meal in a day. Now, with these latest happenings, of course, a bag of rice might be sold to up to 150,000. It's already 80 something thousand now. You know what that means? If the national reserve is empty and the government still close up borders, the southern borders are closed. You see, people are not allowed to import basic commodities, foodstuffs, and all that. Perhaps they are trying to choke the people to death, if I may say, because there is no any rationale if your national reserves or if there is insecurity that is hampering production or embarking on agricultural production and processes, you should leverage on, of course, your ports, allow people to import so that the food will be available at a more subsidized rate. You are not subsidizing anything, but allow people, businessmen, to go and bring more food stuff so that there could be relative competition rather than empowering some merchants uh, to become monopoly or monopolizing the entire process, making life more difficult for the Nigerian populace. It's quite disturbing, but these are the realities staring at us. We cannot deny this. Just to say the least, the fuel crisis lingering, and the president said it's thunderstorm. You can imagine thunderstorm, but that blowed what and resulted to the fuel scarcity. There is no story you will not hear in Nigeria. This is quite pathetic. A country that have lasted after independence more than 60 years is still struggling to build a functional refinery. What an irony of a state that has the natural crude but cannot even harness that to the advantage of the populace or the citizens of this country. It is quite disturbing, and this news is a very disturbing one because it portends great danger, great disaster looming ahead of us. The other tea is very much here, and the quite unfortunate, when there is no job, there is no food, criminality and the social crisis, of course, menace will be at the peak. People will no longer be safe going about their business. In fact, there will not even be money or the strength to go about business. People might be attacked in their homes, and of course, the rate of crime and criminality will soar. What does that mean? More trouble and more pain for all and sundry. But the senators perhaps might think they have their own security orders attached to them. They may feel safe, but what about the majority of the populace who are at the mercy of whatever happens to them? They are abandoned to their fate to die. I mean, it is quite horrible. It is quite very uh, frustrating living in Nigeria today, where there is no any empathy, there is no any social security for the population of these masses. They are bearing the pressures of whatever is happening. Subsidy removal, increasement in transportation, hike in food commodities, more than 2,000%. Just as the last speaker said, before you could buy a beans 50, 100 naira, but now and it will relatively satisfy you, but that is not the case now. That is not the case. A delicate of beans now, yeah, is between 2003 to 2007. Where do we go from here? And with this development now, it might get to 3,000 or 35 a delica of beans. We are almost there, and that is just the situation. You see, for those who are calling for prayers, yeah, prayer, I believe in prayers, but even the Bible, who instituted prayer, said, pray and watch. The aspect of watching is holding the government accountable, of course, and making them responsible and accountable to the people. But when you fail to do that, then you have even violated the principle of this of God, who instructed you to watch and pray. In fact, the first thing to do is to watch. Yes, according to the scripture, you have to watch first, hold them accountable, make them responsible to the people, and of course, accountable to the masses. But when you fail to that and you double into prayer, deceiving yourself, those are some clerics or clergymen will say, pray, pray, pray. Pray for who? Or pray all kinds of prayer, of course. Those criminal elements within Nigeria must die. Is it not prayer? Pray all kinds of prayer. It shall never be well with the wicked. Is it not prayer? So what else other prayer do you want me to pray? Is in line with the gospel. Pray all kinds of prayer. Of course, those making life miserable for the masses, the judgment of God will fall upon them. And those supporting them in any way, people are dying. Today, that is the story about Nigeria, and nobody can deny the realities today. It's quite unfortunate, but very pathetic. How could the whole humanity be subjected to such level of cruelty? It's never been this worse. In the last 40 years, it's never been this worse ever in history of humanity. People are no longer talking about investment, about projects. It's how to eat a meal in a day becomes almost impossible. Even what you are eating is not even balanced. As some people, it is to come and talk here, it is a day easy. It's not that easy. You people should be, you should appreciate Chigozendi and call Wave TV. To stand here to be talking every time, it's easy. You are burning calories that is not even in these scarce resources. You know there is a one. It's not a crime. My brother, you are welcome to this. What I'm saying that it is not bad when you support us. Let me eat. I'm hungry now, even safe. I'm just going. I don't know whether the one where the man, my children eat and finish, go to school. If I go now, I go stay hungry. My brother, it is quite unfortunate. And I tell you the truth. It's only the truth that will set us free. The senators have said the national reserve, food reserve, is empty. That the masses should beware of any nationwide protest. What a disaster for a nation of 200 million population.
Anyway, I'm not even. It's during this Tinubu regime that I started aware of any national food reserve or whatever. I'm not aware of its existence before, so I'm not sure that one is going to. It's not sound alarming to me because that I'm not feeding from there. If I want to buy my gari, I know where gari is, and I know where I will buy my rice if I need my moment. So it doesn't sound to me. I don't know how it sounds to me because I'm not even aware of its existence, and I don't know how important it is, whether it exists or it does not exist. You know, and this our government, they have made us to live as if there is no government. That is true. The only time we know that there is government is only when you try to protest or you do some or you.
Wow. So let me just greet one of my. Thank you so much. Igade, ugly perfection. You are beautiful. I baptize you with a new name. You are beautiful, handsome, perfection. Yes, God bless you. Thank you so much. A very big shout out to you. Udo, thank you so much. You are beautiful. It's Nigerian politicians that are ugly. Thank you so much.
So I don't know what they are talking about. I don't know what they are. Is it today that we have been hearing there is pyramid of rice, pyramid of this, pyramid of that, but for the common man on the street to see affordable,
You don't see it anywhere.
we don't see it anywhere. So either it's full, either it's empty. I'm less concerned. It's a cup of tea.
I also agree with you because whether there is a pyramid or there is a bank, food bank in Nigeria, before God and man, I've never even enjoyed it. Even when they are sharing palliative.
Yes, now
Maybe now you people then they share, then
For
they look for face.
For where no face okay. Do you know that's the problem? Oh? Do you know that we have issue in Nigeria? When I first came to Lagos, I used to hawk a book, and some people will see me, they will say, this one, you look like Omayibo. You look like Omayibo. And that time I have one car and one very big hat like this. Like, hey, see cowboy. So if you try to judge people by their face, you may be confused. Some people will say, you look like Igbo, you look like this, you look like that. I'm a Yoruba man, but I've not benefited from anything called palliative food. So if they are looking face, they will not give me. They will say this one look like Okoro or maybe Chinedu. If they are looking for face, they will not give
Who
me.
is that one? Who is the people that have emptied the food reserve? Is it the cows have been animals they are feeding it with?
Honestly speaking, that's why I'm saying I don't know where that treasury is. How are they feeling it? Is it from our? Is it from? Do they buy it from our farmer? Do they import it? What is the source of those food? Then now we will be able to answer how do they use it. But you know, this our politician. Everything in this country they have politicized. They politicize it. Even from any resources they get it, they use politics to do it, and they have turned us automatically to alimentary. When they see that you people you are clamoring for hungry. Oh, you people you are hungry. Oh, sorry. Give them 2 tons of beans. Make sure you give to those ones that are supporting us. So send so to Kano. Send so to. And when it's coming, it will drop in the hand of governor. And from the hand of governor to the local government chairman. And so it's only people that loyal to them.
Party loyalists.
Party loyalists, they are the one that will share the thing. So you will know how the thing get to dry up now. They have shared it, finished. And if they have finished it, then they should go and look for another way to refill it. And they should continue as they usually share it.
Honestly, I felt crying out. My eyes are heavy. This is not, on the lighter note, it is not an issue that could give anybody joy. Considering the plight of Nigerians are passing through hell. If there is anything hell, if you have heard about hell before, Nigeria is the center of hell.
Very, very unfortunate.
People are suffering. Look, some families are withdrawing their
children from school. Yes, it will be. It will be. Why? Because especially people living in the city, we are passing through a lot now. People may be saying food is also expensive in the village. You can't compare it with here. You can't compare Lagos or Port Harcourt or all this. Even according to the news we usually hear, things are more expensive in the southeast than here.
It's true.
It's true. People say so. You can't compare city with the village. In the village, I'm not sure there will be any band hay. Because if you go to my village now, you say you want to create band hay. That means you don't want anybody to use electricity. You see, my mother that you'll be charging like 30,000 naira to come and be paying for electricity. Go away with your electricity. You will not see, nobody will use it. It is here in of recent now. You get the electricity. They say they have collected another 10 band hay, and I'm afraid our house will fall into band hay. If our house falls to band hay, more. So many people, I'm telling you, so many people they will say, see, if it is electricity, just hold it. Just hold it there.
You can see it.
We can't afford it now.
Nigerians living in fear.
Yes, now.
Every day. You know how much I pay?
Yeah, yes,
12,000.
yes, now.
For light. For light, where useless light that is not break and make.
Yes, now.
They bring it 1 hour. They take it.
One of my brother is living in one room apartment. He's now paying 8,000 naira per month for light alone. So the electricity bill is now costlier than the house rent. And I've been experiencing this thing long time ago, even before they started creating their nonsense about whatever. When I was living in one room apartment at Shagadia, house rent, I mean, the NEPA bill is more expensive than house rent. Very, very unfortunate. So how can we afford it? How can we survive? And when they subject you to that, all those kind of high bill.
Honestly, you'll be thinking about it. You don't have even time to think about how do we confront the government.
Yes, now. So
NEPA bill, security bill,
yes,
Loma bill, environmental bill, whatever bill is there.
All the bills they are there before you now feed yourself. So to feed yourself now in Lagos State, if you manage, you spend like 2,500 naira. Only you, only one mouth. So what is our earning capacity? If to say our earning capacity is increased, no private organization has increased salaries in all this, brother. I'm not. In fact, it has turned to fight. So, but when you don't have opportunity, when you don't have a choice, you stay there. I see one news where in the north, I think in Niger State, one Chinese company is paying money that is equivalent to like 1,250 naira every day to its workers. So when you calculate it every day, calculate how much would that one be. Can that one feed just one mouth? Only feeding. You cannot get out for it.
It's not even enough to feed for a meal.
I'm telling you, it's not enough now. It's not enough to feed for a meal.
A meal, let alone surviving.
So very, 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 very unfortunate. So a married man will now be working in that place. So how will it be? How will it be? Very, very unfortunate.
It's quite unfortunate. Now, how do we, despite this, the senators are not talking about how do we solve this problem. They knew they are part of the problem of the masses. They also have allowances. The day I felt so bad about these senators is they also have hardship allowances, even when there is no hardship. They have hardship. Now that there is hardship, that the true hardship, what are they planning for the masses?
Of course, nothing. They will have nothing planned. But for them to be packing money and save only their family and perhaps their friend, that is what is reigning in Nigeria. And that thing, if proper care is not taken, that is how it should continue to be. Because from the beginning, logically, that is how it be. Let me tell you, today, if they elect you as a senator, you will have to cater for the. If you are a kind person, if you are a kind of person that think about other, you will have to think about on behalf of about 3,000 people. Your family include, your friends, because so many people will depend on you. If they give you government work today, perhaps if they give you a job that's worth like 400,000 naira per month, I'm telling you, people that will depend on you, they will be more than that money you are earning. And whereas in other countries where everybody has been taken care of, the children have been taken care of,
their social security,
your old mama at home has been taken care of. So what you are going to think about will be very minimal.
Very less. The pressure will be
minimal. But here, immediately you rise up here, if you are not that kind of a callous, if you are not a bit callous, they will push you down because so many people, the pressure that will be upon you. Imagine somebody from our background now, travel out. The next thing is that they will be bombarding him with the bill. Hey, see, my children are going to school. They cannot afford it too. Because government is not taking care of people. So everybody so whenever everybody now see opportunity, they will not like Hey, I must gather the food that I will eat in the next 1,000 years. That is the truth of the matter. Me and my boss, we are discussing this morning. I say, you see, what we are looking for is our daily bread. And Jesus know why he said, that prayer belongs to some people. Give us our daily bread. People are no longer looking for daily bread again. They are looking for thousands of years bread. And that is the problem.
Now, the masses are not allowed to protest, even with empty stomach. They should continue to suffer and die. What is the position of the Nigerian masses? They say that hunger makes somebody get wise, but what is happening?
Let me tell you. You see, the kind of society we are running in Nigeria, it will make it somehow difficult to see a very heat protest. Why? Because despite that we are crying, so far people are still going to market. They were still able to afford. People go to bar, beer parlor. People are still drinking. You don't know. Despite that we are crying. As many people are crying, people are still busy drinking beer, drinking. Okay. How much are they selling a sachet of action bitter before? The price is times 2 now. People are still see them. Go to all this shop, all this mama. They are still selling it. To tell you that after some people are still able to afford food, they were still able to afford the unnecessary drinking like beer. Although the consumption may be reduced, but people are still doing it. After all, some people are still carrying olosho as we are crying now. That is so. When some few people that are feeling the pinch when they are talking, those people they will feel like what are they talking about? You know, our style of being selfish. That it doesn't concern me. So far I'm here. So far I'm okay. I can feed myself.
But it does because when there is restiveness in the society, criminality will increase. They will become object of targets. Or, of course, kidnapping or being robbed.
Because
they should be worried as well.
Because they feel like it doesn't concern them. And unfortunately, it concerns them. It may not concern them today, but the day that we concern them, they will learn the lesson in hard way. That is the problem. So if they feel that I'm less concerned or it's not my problem, one day will be one day it will affect them. And they should listen to one wise saying of Obafemi Awolowo that said that if you think that you are sending your own children to school and you refuse to send their children to school, those ones you refuse to send to school, they will come and create problem for you. And that is what is reigning in the north supremely now. Those kids that they refuse to send to school, those kids that they think that they are using as weapon, you know that they weaponize them. Nigeria politicians, they weaponize poverty. Before in the north now, they use those kids. If there is any crisis now, it's very, very easy to call them and direct them like dog. If they give them any instruction now, let me tell you, before you call Jack Robinson, they have come out. They started burning house, killing people. They are waiting for it. But unfortunately, those kids now, they have now graduated from being used. They are now turning back and attack their owner, and that is what they are enjoying in the north.
Honestly, the issue of north is more compounded because they pay allegiance to the politicians.
Yes,
they believe that God gave them Alhaji's money so that he will be giving them crumbs. So that's why at their beck and call, they will always respond. But that is the most destructive aspect of subjugation of humanity.
Let me tell you. So in the southwest here, before something like that will crop up, before you can call me to carry weapon and go and attack somebody, I will think twice. That what about my kids? Who will take care of my kid if I die now? What about my wife? But in their place, their society make it easier for them. When they have kids, their kids can be roaming about the street. It will be feed on the street. But we here, we think we are social. We think about it that what is going to happen to my family? Life meaning nothing to them. The way they were brought up there. That's why somebody said if there is going to be a revolution at this present dispensation that we are, it will come from north. Because let's be sincere, southwest they are the one ruling now. Before Tinubu will mess up to the extent that the whole Yoruba self will now gang up against him, it will take long. And I'm a Igbo. It doesn't concern them. People, they have learned to live without the presence of government for a very long time ago. So present, they don't feel the presence of government. Either government to perform or government is not performing. It doesn't concern Omo They have their businesses. You loot money, you come to Omo to come and buy your material. You want to build house. Yoruba will do bricklayer. Omo will sell cement. Omo will sell iron sheet. So if you want to, they are there for you. And now that they don't have hand in the present government, when the present government that is there, they don't, they don't contribute towards his emergency as a president. Then even when the president is still ruling, they are not included much as they expect. So why would they? And if anything go wrong, they blame it on Omo. So why would they ready to
protest, to defend one Nigeria?
To protest. And one thing that will make, another thing that will make it difficult is about how we tribalize everything in Nigeria. We usually tribalize everything in Nigeria. Let me tell you, if you want to do protest now, any protest that is going on and Lagos State keep quiet, it may not be succeeded. Why? Because Lagos State is our economic hub. So if we are doing anything, any protest, and it's not succeeded, any protest that will be succeeded in this Nigeria will start from Lagos, and the Lagos will lead. That time when Jonathan removed subsidy, it was Lagos protest that received the hit. When we are protesting against NSAS, it is Lagos State that will receive the hit. So now, unfortunately, if you are now protesting in Lagos State, people that you are protesting against, they know how to jeopardize everything. They know how to come in and they make it look like, oh, they want to destroy Lagos. That's how the thing will sound like. Oh, you want to protest? The first question they will ask you that, is our president here? Is Lagos State's current federal capital territory? Now, if you go to, okay, you say you are protesting, you go and destroy BRT. Is it federal government that buy BRT for us in Lagos State? That's the question they will be asking you. Or, okay, now, if you want to protest, you know that you are after federal government. Go to Abuja. Go to Abuja. Or if you want to attack federal government property that you know in Lagos State, you may go there. But will people do that? Even if they want to do that, they will not allow them. So those are the kind of things. So if people want to protest, be strategized. Look at how you want to do it. And to go to Abuja now, you want to reinforce people. To go, even in Lagos State, they are not ready to participate. You want to go to Abuja to go and do protest.
Now, the evil that is very afar is now with us. Of most recent, we have seen renewed clash, hostility between the headsmen and the Omoteku that happens to be the security outfit in Southwest. Yes, there have been series of attacks, conflicts, shootings. So what does that tell about the looming danger within the Southwestern region?
Yes, of course, there is danger. We have always been aware of it. But unfortunately, our politicians, the way they do their thing, sometimes they will do something, you give them kudos. Sometimes they keep silent. Maybe they are trying to apply diplomacy, but it is masses that are suffering it. You see,
some communities have fled, Ekiti and Ondo. They have run away from their communities.
Why? Because their governor is not doing well. It's not doing enough. I'm telling you, Akeredolu of blessed memory, while he was alive, we can see what the man is doing. You see, this Fulani, they know how to do their thing. They are very strategic.
Even with the agreement reached.
Yes, now, when they see that there's nobody to cop them, they know how to move. They know how to move. But if they have somebody that they know this one will not agree, they know how to retreat. And they are relentless enemy. They go and come back. Let me be precise. Fulani and Yoruba, our class is dated back to 18th century. They chase Oyo Empire. Oyo Empire. They chase them. They chase them from their original land before they come and relocate to that place. That is the truth of the matter. So these people that we are facing, we know that they are not easy. We have come face to face in battle. We checkmate them. They were stopped at Osogbo. Ogunjalumi, they were stopped at Osogbo. So it has always been like that, except people forget history. So people should be aware of the danger ahead, but it will be very dangerous when our people think it is nothing. It is very big deal. These southwest have been infiltrated. Go to Oyo State, all the Shaki, all those Ibarapa side, Fulani full there, Bororo full there.
They have taken dominance.
They have taken dominance. If you are going there, you will be afraid. And unfortunately, these people, they know how to fight their fight. They fight, they retreat, they come, they fight, they retreat. That's how they fight their fight. But they have agenda that every Yoruba should wake up, because we are enjoying political romance now. They shouldn't go and sleep and think that nothing is happening, because the fire that they think is not there, the day that will boomerang, it will consume both man on the street and even the man in government house. These people, they know how to do their thing. If anybody go and check how counter coup of 1960 whatever happened, that brought in Gowon, you will see that it started little. Mutiny started at Abeokuta. Mutiny started at Abeokuta. And before you call Jack Robinson, when they have taken over Abeokuta, all the Igbos officers there, after they have killed them, they just think, what does it remain? It's very easy for us. They just, okay, at Ibadan, Aguiyi Ironsi was at Ibadan. Hey, what is happening there? Okay, just kill the man. Are you sure you can take care of this thing? And the man said, yes, I can take care of it. And before you call Jack Robinson, the coup succeeded. So those are the people that Yoruba people are dealing with. Very dangerous. So their eyes should be open and know how to deal with them. When you are crying, please try to see. Everybody should see that there is danger ahead.
Thank you so much. God bless you, Mr. Femi.
You're welcome.
We do appreciate. Thank you. You have heard it very loud and clear, of course, from the son of the soil. He has barred his mind, of course, like others who have expressed themselves regarding the latest happenings here. It's been an interesting moment being here with you, honestly. And we do hope, of course, yes, as we are about, of course, to round up, we have another analyst. Good morning, Mazi Lawrence. It's a pleasure having you.
Good morning.
How has been the night?
Glory be to God.
Nigerian senators have raised alarm that the food bank or reserve within the Nigeria is empty, and have warned the masses not to protest because there is a looming danger, there's a looming disaster. Nigeria, of course, about 2 weeks ago, has been enlisted with Somalia as one of those hotspots, stricken by poverty and food insecurity. Now, the senators has come to say that thing where they talk now true. There is fire on the mountain. The food reserve is empty.
Yeah, the food reserve is empty. It's not only now. It started the time of Yaradua, but it didn't come very worst now. And you know that Nigeria voted Ahmed Lumbu collect power because of he said that he wants to adjust Nigeria, but a hungry man cannot feed a hungry man. All the whole Nigeria politicians are hungry man. That is the reason why I put that one like that. The senators and the representative of governments and the president and the vice president or whatever, all of them. Now, what they are supposed to do that, listen, before I go that place, well, that's one word our leader, Mazen Kanu said. He said that time is coming, Somalia is more better than Nigeria. You know that when persons with prophets, when prophets say something, some people say that this man is a madman, or you don't know what he's saying. before things happen in this world, God already used prophets and pronounce it. And that's what happened in Nigeria. Before this thing start happening, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu already said it. This more than 4 years, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said this word. Now what is going on now? Somalia is the country that will know about war and everything. Any country that fights war steady. To have food is very difficult for them. We are not fighting war, but we are fighting more than war.
And there is no food.
And no food. What happened? You know that when you say your pikin wey say mother no go sleep, himself no go sleep. As Nigeria government say Biafra cannot sleep, Nigeria cannot sleep. You see, he collect the what belong to us, say he want to manage it. He cannot manage it very well. What the senator then supposed to do that? Number one, allow Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to go, because he's the man that said that Somalia is more better than Nigeria, and now they just notice it. That what he has saying since is happening now. Release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Ask Mazen Nnamdi Kanu how can they solve this problem?
The problem is bigger than the senators and even the president.
No, listen, the problem is bigger than Nigeria. It's not senators again. How many senator is? Governor is how many? President is one. It's bigger than Nigerians. Because you see, the problem is not bigger than Nigeria. The youth was supposed to come out and protest against the president and the governors and the senators. No, look at COVID-19. What happened in COVID-19? They brought food to feed Nigeria citizens. The senator and everything, they seized it. Did the Nigeria citizen protest? That's why I said that it's bigger than Nigeria. Because what is Nigeria believe that what the person on top says is final. It's not like other countries that only president cannot take decision what is happening. Let them release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Let Nnamdi Kanu will tell them the solution of their problem. The senators and the governors and the president cannot be the solution. Okay, what is the solution they are bringing? The solution that the president said, I want to settle Headsmen.
Ministry of Livestock. You can't imagine.
You see this kind of story the man is bringing. Their farm, they are not finding again. He cannot solve the problem because the person have the key of the problem. You already hold the person. Release the young man who will tell you what you do to solve Nigeria problem. I remember what the man said, that if he come out, he didn't take out some hours to stop what is going on. He said that the man has the key. Release him first. And give her what he's looking for. You see, the problem will solve immediately.
Unfortunately, the Nigerian government is recruiting 560 terrorists, Boko Haram terrorists, who they called is repented Boko Haram, into security operatives. Repented Boko Haram, who people that are being radicalized, the only language they understand is the language of terror. And you are now bringing them into the security. Of most recent, the people that were recruited went back and attacked police stations, military formations. Now they are still recruiting. But a man who has not been convicted by any court of law, tell me the court if you dare to challenge me. Which court in Nigeria have indicted Mazen Nnamdi Kanu of any criminal charge against him? Which court? Currently, no court. So why are they holding him back? Releasing Boko Haram terrorists into Nigerian military.
What happened that they don't want to release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? It's not only Biafra issue. Now, the suffering we are suffering in Nigeria, when they release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, the problem will solve. Now, go to outside now, you can't see food. Before you see women, they go to farm and farm. Men farm. But now you cannot see them again. The little one they have will do what? It is much expensive. Now, When Mazen Nanekano come outside, you know what the man will first do? With his group and his boy, they will first tackle those terrorists
within the
within
eastern region.
Eastern region. Even though he can he can call them, man, our son, our leader, or you come see this problem we are passing social states. Can you give us boys to handle those people? Because Nigeria don't have the immunity to handle them.
Unfortunately, those people are the people that owns Nigeria
Yes,
because the Minister of Livestock belongs to them.
it
That was
belongs
their
to them.
demand. That
You
was
see?
their demand. Of most recent, it's not up to 2 weeks. They demanded that they should be given Ministry of Livestock, and their demand has been speedily met.
Yeah. Let me before they said that one. You remember what the chief of this man said that the money he uses to feed in dog, they need to increase it. They value the animals more than we their citizens. Is it? They believe their cow more than the citizen. The people that control Nigeria government, is the major the terrorists will have in this nation. NSAS, what happened in NSAS? People die, they say nobody die. Innocent people, they say nobody dies. And those people that say nothing happened, you still carry power and give those people. What are you expecting to have? Can you get a good result? The answer is no. We must get a bad result. And what is going on? That is what is happening now. Nigeria never starts. The problem never starts.
Even with what is happening
What
now,
is happening now?
we have not seen the
We never
worst.
see the worst. The government, this current government now is how many years? It's just 1 year and few months. When you get to Malachi, you will see the remaining part of the government because Shetima will bring in people, Tulumbu will still bring more in people. The more people must come outside, they tell them this our land. And it's truth. Fulani and terrorists, this is their land because these people that invited them to come and take the honey and the gram. Can you tell me that to come your place and take honey tomorrow you are pursuing me? I cannot go. I will try by all means to stay there and lick the honey with you. If I have opportunity to kill, I will do it because I know that honey is too much. I need to lick it more. Nigeria is a honey land. And many terrorists already entered the land. They cannot leave this land again. When Jonathan said it, he said many of them inside the government house.
Yes, he said that Boko Haram are inside his cabinet.
This is,
He said it.
they cannot go because they
That
already
was more than 10
test
years
it.
ago.
They already test it. And the only people can stop them when Biafra come, we will use the power of the Biafran and Chukwuokike Obiama to flush them away in Africa. It's not only Nigeria, to flush them away in Africa because they don't have land in Africa. They go where they belong to. That's why we say always give preaching, campaign that support Biafra nation. Whether you are Igbo or you're not Igbo, any tribe are you, support this election we are doing, this protest we are doing. Only Biafra can solve the problem of Africa.
Thank you so much. God bless you. Yes, according to Simon Epa, the Ash Biafra Mass Exodus 2024 is looming and, of course, is gaining more momentum. Just as the last speaker said, of course, and Mr. Femi also has confirmed some fears that some southwestern communities has fled because of the Fulani terror. And this is something that is underreported, of course, in Nigerian medias. More is happening than even we could envisage. Of course, many things is going under the pipeline, and of course, flowing with vigorous heat. Things are happening, but unfortunately, it's not being expressed fully. But whatever be the case, thank God being a Yoruba man, he made it very clear that the romance between the Yoruba politicians and the Fulanis has not rubbed off goods for the population of the southeast western people. That they should understand that history could repeat itself. Of course, we have a living history or testimony regarding that. But whatever happens, the reality is that there's fire on the mountain, and we can't deny or continue to live in such denial. There is fire on the mountain, and how do we survive this? We have the last speaker, of course, is we're just trying to wind up here. God bless you. Okay. I will read, possibly we have time for that. We go through the comment section to read a few of the comments there. And of course, we call it a day. Good morning.
Good morning, my brother. Good morning.
Mazi John.
Yes, thank you very much. And good morning, our viewers all over the world. Good afternoon, good evening. I pray for you people. May God bless you. And bless your family, wherever you are. Bless your hand job.
Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to this Post TV. We are talking about the recent Ministry of Livestock.
Amen to that. The
created
Senate
and also approved by the President.
at
We
the
are getting
National
Nigerians to react to
Assembly
this. Let's
have
get a
said
reaction, my brother.
there is no food reserve. The food reserve is empty. You know what that means? When your daddy tells you, or as a daddy, you tell your children there is no food. Everywhere is empty. You see how they could feel emotionally, psychologically. There could be that sense of hopelessness staring at their faces. Where is Nigeria heading to?
My brother, I'm feeling sorry to Nigerians. Thank God they have come out and vomit it out. Thank God they have come and realized that the country is not working. The country is not working. Thank God that they have realized that the masses are hungry. I mean, nothing is functioning in Nigeria. Nothing is moving in Nigeria. Instead of Nigeria to move forward, Nigeria will always go backwards instead of moving forward. I mean, what you buy 1 naira today, tomorrow you buy 2 naira. What are we heading to? What you buy 20 naira today, tomorrow you sell 13 naira. And you call yourself a giant of Africa. Where is the giant of Africa? Where we have many resources, we have everything. There's no state that don't have resources in this country. There's no state. The whole southerners have resources. The whole southerners, those states that don't have resources. We have everything, yet we are suffering. And some people are there smiling when hunger is killing them. Some people are there, both young and the old, can never come out and say the truth. Open up and say the truth. I mean, this is bad, this is wrong, this is good, this is wrong. You always come out and beat around the bush. Then we see red, send a black. Then we see black, send a blue. Why Nigeria is dying day by day? Day by day, Nigeria is sinking. Already I have told them that Nigeria is dying already. Nigeria has buried. I have told them that what remains in Nigeria to cement Nigeria. Nothing remains in Nigeria. How can you have everything in your country? At the end of the day, you are suffering. Look at how the poor, the common masses are begging up and down. Our youth are begging. Where is the job? The country that's supposed to, feeding all the rest country. Supposed to feed the rest country. We're supposed to know how to suffer. I'm entitled to have one house as far as this country is concerned. I'm entitled to have one building. I'm entitled to collect salary from the federal government. The government is short. Every week or every month. I'm entitled. At the end of the day, the devilish leaders Schools everything. They squeeze everything that belongs to everybody. Every one of Nigerians. They squeeze it. Of course, they're not even praying that I mean, they're not even praying for the country to grow. They only pray for the downfall of the country. Whereby some party will occupy everything and check everything. And we call ourselves one Nigeria. What's up part of the country? Occupy everything. That's not everybody. So how can the country move forward? So let me tell them, whatever they like, let them do. I say they believe they are one Nigeria. They are Nigeria. I don't believe in Nigeria. I'm not surviving by His grace. They don't know whether I'm breathing or not, or whether I'm existing or not. They don't care. If they like, let them put their country in order. That is why we say enough is enough. Let's go. Let everybody find his way. Let you go careful, be your careful. Let it get
issues, full of issues with farmers.
Let it more
Livestock that was created by the president.
So that challenge will come. We'll see challenge. We'll know who's
Farmers
capable.
and herders between issues.
Of course, they don't want it because what they are eating, what they are benefiting within them. Now they come out to cry out.
I did not in a heart about my company.
The heat is too much for them. That's why they cry out. Because it's not affecting them. It's not affecting their children.
And they say nobody should come and protest. The masses should not protest.
That is the country we're talking about. That's why I tell you that the country is not working. If the country is working, I mean, this our leader, this so-called leader. Those men cannot continue.
They cannot go. If you like.
If the country is one, you see the masses. You see Nigerians come out. The mass.
Because they already have ground.
You know, to tackle those useless leaders. I call them useless. Because time to time they will start us to
Buhari gave them 150 billion naira now.
Pray for our country. Of course, we are praying. At the end of the day, people what you are praying for, they don't care whether you are praying. They don't care.
When
all they after is a selfish interest.
Mr. President, former Mr. President, stop. That's where you start.
How they embezzle our money. You know, protect their wealth and their businesses. That's what they care. They don't care for the masses. They don't care for the country. Whether the country is progressing, they don't care. Whether it's not progressing, they don't care. All they know is that power. They need them because of what they are getting and what they are benefiting. Why the common Nigeria are dying day by day? So what are we talking? Then you come out and tell me one Nigeria. Is it Nigeria one? If you look what is going on in this country, you know that this country is not one.
You remember what happened about
Nigeria is rich, it's very rich. But we are poor. Why?
The federal government didn't pay.
We are clamoring for democracy. Now democracy has come. They put the military away. So that democracy. Now, democracy has come down. What is the benefit of democracy? What are we about to do? How are we about to benefit from democracy that they are clamoring?
What are we talking about? Let's give you. If you want to secure your land, if you know how to secure your land, secure your land. My name is
Baba Tosin.
This country.
Your name is what?
Yes, Baba Tosin. You understand? And you see, there's no one that no goes for we. Already there now. Maybe we do something that we're supposed to do. We are doing something. Those guys doing whatever. They go school. So not school. You go school. We supposed to do something that you understand.
Okay, for the Fulani, the military to stop their onslaught on farmers.
No, our losses mechanic lè mi ṣe. Ẹ̀yin olórí wa
not be all of us we do politician. You understand? Now, when you dey number one,
Go inside the street.
we are back you. But do something that we go enjoy.
And the senator said there is no food in the land again.
No food, everything is rubbish. It's not that. We could be paying. Understand? No, I know you be Yoruba now. You hear Yoruba. You understand? No, my name is Noah Babatosi. So, please, we please you, we beg you that do something that is you go help us. Please, so.
As you can hear it now, even the man is almost shedding tears. Just as my eyes are heavy, these are realities. People are passing through excruciating pains. And at the end of this, before we wrap it up, I want to use this opportunity to call for partnership. Through this channel, we've been able to assist just very few families pay their rentage, to get them out and to give some succors. I want to appeal, not just for everybody. If you are far away, you may want to partner or see how you can assist somebody here who want to partner with you. If you can help us with 2 bags of rice. Okay, and a bag of rice is average of 80,000 now. 2 bags of rice where we can share to 10 families, 10 different families, on average of 10 kg or so. Kindly contact Chigozendebo. It will be on a live broadcast. And of course, whatever happens, we'll give you feedback on how such is being done. Please, to cushion the effect, you might be far away, you could not reach, or extend your hand of fellowship to people here, and you have that in mind to do that. You can trust us with that, and God will bless you for doing that, sir. Sir? Okay, if you can talk in English, so that people can hear you.
I'm a sachet. I'm a saogun. Yes. I'm a sachet. I'm a saogun. Over just pay a normal thing. My name is Noah Adisa Babatosin. I'm a sachet. I'm a saogun. Dem amuyin. I work with but I know anything. Please and please. Later.
Okay. Did you get his statement?
Yeah. According to the little one, I understand from that language. I think it's talking to our leader, the so-called presidents, and so many of them. That if they don't take time, maybe they will take a decision, or maybe they will cost them. You understand? Let them do normal. That's what they try to explain. Let them do normal, so that the masses, the common man, will benefit the the government, benefit what is the good thing that we have. That's what they try to explain to our leaders. The way I understand it.
Okay, your parting words. Thank you for being here.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah. Thank you very much. Let me finish. Let me conclude.
Okay.
Let me conclude. Okay. You said that there's no food. End of the day, what of your border? I haven't seen where border shut down. You understand? In any advanced country, in any advanced country, I don't see border shut down. You shut border down. This is over how many years? You understand? And for the southerners, that is not. The border is open. So what are we talking? The border is open. So why hunger? Why hunger no go there? Hunger must there. When you shut border on, and you are not doing anything, and you are not moving the country where that is supposed to be, and you shut border down. What I expect from the man, he has immediately enter the border open. That's what I expect from the Miloko. The end of the day, the border was still shut down. So why hunger? Why hunger no go there? People hungry must there. You cannot go your farmland. Say you want to farm. Why Headsmen have taken over everywhere? Eh? Now people are afraid to go farm. If you don't take care of that one. So why hunger no go there in Nigeria? The little one we are managing, you people, they are there, you know, they are there, you know, based on their name. Share the money. Share our resource. The masses are dying. They are telling us no food any longer. What are you talking? A whole country like this, they are telling us no food. And you are eating day by day with your children. You are eating day by day, benefiting day by day, feeding well day by day. Everything is free for you. You are there with your family. You are telling Nigerians no food again. So let me tell them. Whatever they like, let them do.
It is clear that
they don't have the country.
Nigerian state has
If
been
they
captured
like,
by the Fulani.
let them do it well. If they don't like, all I believe is Biafra. I can never go back. All I believe is Biafra because I don't see this country. I don't see the country moving forward again. The country is already dead. Country already dead. There's no account to give again. There's no account to give in this country. I'm telling you, the country is already dead. If they like, let them do it well. If they don't like, and that's their own cup of tea. All I'm praying for is Biafra. That's our life. That's my prayer. I can never go back. And that's where I come from. Because wherever you there, you got the country that it does not recognize, does not care for you. And they don't have rights like them. You don't have rights like them. It's not a country. It's not a country. So let me greet our viewers wherever you are. May God bless you. I bless your hand job. I bless your family. May God bless you. I'm blessing the Biafrans in Biafra. Wherever you are, continue praying for Biafra. I know at any day, at any time, Biafra shall come to stay in the mighty name of Jesus.
But the president
Thank you once again, Mr. John. God bless you for being part of this. Yes, today, of course, has been an interesting moment and a very emotional one. As we, of course, watch people express their in-depth feelings about the happenings within the Nigerian state. It has not been easy, my brother. Honestly, don't forget to hit the like buttons, share and like. And of course,
we have a Minister of Agriculture. Why not
the notification button so
the
that you
Livestock
can get
under the Minister of Agriculture?
videos whenever it's been uploaded. We'll continue to bring your way the unbiased reportage of events. Keeping it real has been an earnest commitment, and to this end, we have come your way again today. Thank you once again for being part of this broadcast. As I rightly said, in commemoration for the 1 year anniversary of Conweb TV, coming up on the second week of August, we want to support
Thank you
some
very much. God
families.
bless you. Reaction
We
this
want to
morning.
put laughter
Yes, I have Masi Chinedu. Good morning,
in the life
Chinedu.
of some. We
Good
want
morning.
to give them the very essence.
Let's have your
to
take
live.
on the
If you want to partner with
Livestock
us in that
Ministry
regard,
by the President Bola Ahmed
I said
Tinubu.
2 bags of rice
What's your take?
will be shared to at
Jagaban
least 10
don't fold
families.
for Fulani.
If you're interested to partner to assist humanity in that capacity, just kindly contact Chigozie Ndibo, and God will bless you for that. Well, Tinubu Oji said Tinubu is fulfilling his campaign promises. Of course, I do agree with you, because he said he will step in Buhari's shoe. So that is just the thing. There's no difference. Freeman says, let them know that we are not Nigeria. Well, that is quite interesting. Tell them no, that we are not in Nigeria. Tell them that that is where we are from. We are from Biafra. Okay, no food in Nigeria, but there is he said there is tough food in Biafra land. This is coming from, okay, the same Freeman. Thank you once again. IT Easy. He said love for Biafra. Okay, thank you so much for being part of this discussion today. We do appreciate. Official, he said, please let every Igbo stay away from the protest. Of course, Igbos have expressed their position never to be part of any protest going on for whatever reason best known to them. Please help us interview Kunle. Kunle is at large. Well, of course, he is seeing the realities happening here and can no longer live in denial. Well, it is up to him, but the reality cannot be denied. Okay, Otto said, he said, I am Somalia. You are Somalia. Okay. Well, he said, God bless your program, Chigos Yandebo. Thank you so much. We do appreciate you. And I'm just trying to see if I can go through Frank. Frank Prince said, let youth wake up, okay, and stop bad government. Well, let them wake up. Maybe you will come back to tell them how to wake up. Please, you see, okay, the same question you asked. It is quite interesting. Ola, what is this? Jayefo Olajide Olajibibe or so. It's a political. Okay, political romance. Okay, it is. Yes, he said God bless him, of course, for barring out the truth about the Southwest. And of course, the Southwestern people should rise according to a famous submission. They should not continue to live in denial because disaster is looming. And no one could be spared. That was his last submission. If they so choose to remain in denial, well, that is special. And Godfather is saying, this is not Mexico. This is Nigeria. Well, how is Mexico today? Mexicans are very wise. Well, the same applies to those within this region. But what is dividing us is more than what is keeping us together. And of course, the only way forward is to part ways. Okay. You too, man. I appreciate that. Thank you once again. Beautiful perfection. The ugly man with a good heart. God bless you for your super chats. Difference you can borrow a leaf from ugly super perfection that have gifted us today. Thank you so much. We anticipate more of this as a way of encouraging us. Paul said, keep the good work going. Well, thank you for that. We do appreciate you. God bless you. Emmanuel said, well, the noise is becoming too much here. And hello from UK. How is UK today, Emmanuel? Trust everyone is getting on well. Thank you once again. He said, this, my brother, is saying it the way it is. Thank you once again. Daniel, thank you for being part of this. John, and the rest of the people here, we do appreciate you. We may want to wrap it up here because of the noises building up. Thank you very much for your presence here. We do appreciate you. God bless you. See you in subsequent editions. Bye for now.